Hello there, Leo, and welcome. Leo, Spirit says, radiant child of the sun, your light is needed now. Stand in your brilliance without apology. Your courageous authenticity will set many souls free. Wow. Let's look a little bit deeper about what else Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your situation. And this is for Leo in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So you're being called to stand in your light, to stand in your truth. And it's not something that you have to command. It is just who you are. Wow, Leo, you've got some powerful alignments happening here. We do have truth here. We have someone, which is you, standing in your own authenticity, just like Spirit was saying, standing in your brilliance without apology, because you are the radiant child of the sun. And it's really powerful that Spirit was saying to you that your courageous authenticity will set many souls free. This is justice. So whether you're aware of this or not, you have a bigger impact than you realize. So, wow, Leo, this is a time where, we've got things that may be coming to an end, or should I say new things aligning with you, because it is some type of karmic balance here. Some type of truth, some type of clarity that sets you free. And this is your justice. Let's get more about this. We have a Libra coming in with the Justice card here. So take the zodiac signs how you want to. Don't worry if you don't care. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but we're going in the order of the most important to the least. And did I say for Leo and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I don't know if I said that, but anyhow, let's continue and see more about this Justice. Something may entice you. So okay, ooh, I'm glad I picked that up. Something may entice you. Now, when I use the word entice, what I mean by that is for some, it may be tempting to react. Good or bad, it's just tempting to react. And Spirit is saying, anchor in reason, logic, and truth right now. This is you doing exactly what you're made to do, is stand strong in this truth. The scales are tipping in your favor, but it does require one to stay aligned here. Your laughter is medicine for frequency healing. So anchor in reason here. Something is playing out, I feel. So let's get a little bit more, because there is something about a frequency shift, a frequency change. Don't stop. Leo, this is the thing. This is what you're finding. Either you're in it now or you will be, but you might be feeling that you are having to go through a period of the void, darkness, something that, from this point on, we're having to yield to creation itself. And then we act. But in the meantime, we are careful of our decisions, because Leo, with the Justice, this will have a bigger impact than maybe you realize, and it will impact others too. So we want to be cautious. We want to be careful. But know that you are this energy that is meant to rise above the blur. And maybe that's what it is too. We might have blurry boundaries here. So make sure you are doing things to alleviate stress, worry, bring laughter into your life now if you haven't, on purpose, because it is medicine. Your frequency is changing because your frequency is healing. Remember what Spirit said, your courageous authenticity will set many souls free, including yours. Five of Acorns, challenge and growth. We got fire sign coming through here. Wow, okay. Oh, This is, I can see why emotions would be at their high, or watch out for you Leos out there. There may be a situation where, you know, you're going to have a choice. And I would say you don't have to be invited to every battle or other people's problem or problems or drama. Because I was getting this energy of entice, right? And it may want us to react because, you know, I see you as this energy of the lion, as a protector, someone who is loyal and dedicated. But is it worthy of your energy? Is it worthy of your support, whether we like it or not? And I don't think it is. So I'm going to ask Spirit a little bit more too about this Five of Wands. Okay, the Five of Wands can be a card of internal or external conflict, drama or dramatic people, but also this is a card to remind you that these challenges really have supported your own growth, showing you how powerful you are, especially when it comes to maybe breaking free from things that you know aren't honoring something that is true for you. So let's get more about this Five of Acorns for Leo. What's important for Leo to know when it comes to the Five of Acorns? Your soul is calling for rest. So I just get more confirmation here, Leo, that you do not have to take on too much. You don't have to battle. You don't have to be invited to every argument either. So, you know, take what resonates for you. Now, if it's all just inner conflict, like a tug of war, that's because you need a rest. Your soul is calling you to move back into your senses. Remember, we got this thing about anchor and reason. I feel that it would be good for you to that was interesting. I don't know why I was going to say that, but ground your energy. You know what wanted to come out was drown your energy. That is so weird. But maybe we do. Maybe we need to take a soak. Maybe it's time for, you know, a dip in the water here to maybe alleviate or temper that fire. But you do need to rest before we embark on taking action. This is a moment here where we do have to honor that this is going to have a ripple effect. Bigger than maybe you realize, okay? And it's a good thing, Leo, because you're carrying this energy of, you know, like this dolphin spirit. Someone who is or has the ability to be spiritually awakened and inclined, bringing magic and laughter to your life, being able to even be unstoppable when others want to try to stop you. Oh, you're not alone. You might feel really challenged right now too with this, because you most likely are feeling alone and standing in some type of authenticity with no one else praising you, applauding you, or supporting you for some of you. I am. Your angels are, though. So this is a reminder that you are not alone at this time. Angels walk beside you. Don't take this lightly. They are there. They're wanting you to witness something here. They want you to anchor yourself in truth, reason, love, light, compassion. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if we see the Strength card coming out, which is associated with your zodiac sign. Because I feel it's already here. Be proud of who and what you are, but right now we have to maintain a sense of great equilibrium, right? Equanimity here. Mind over matter. Because there may be some discord among friends, family, you know, some type of growth, somewhere where we might have grown or we feel a little bit stunted with where we want to grow. Nine of Feathers. Wow, okay, you are not alone. Man, you've been going through it, most likely a sense of dark night of the soul. You know, I was picking up something about having to be in the void, which is really not comfortable. I know, I've been there lots of times. It's not totally comfortable, is it? But you are being awakened to something sacred, something that is pulling you to the unseen, to embrace the mystery, to embrace the magician that lives within you, which is the creator, the channel. Now, Nine of Feathers, there's a sense of self-empowerment that's coming out of some type of dark night of the soul, where we feel alone, we feel uncertain. We may even be in a place of ruminating on things here, but your perception is changing. Relief is happening here. Now with the Justice too, you know, we have to really watch for something, because Spirit is saying something may be clouding judgment now. And, you know, there's something about stress or worry being disproportionate to reality. Don't let the mind take you places where you don't want to go. Because, you know, Leo, I just feel what's happening here, and it's not that you've forgotten or you don't know this, but, you know, it's like you are stepping into your powerhouse. Now, this is a timeless reading, okay? So whenever you get to it, and it resonates for you, great. But I just want to mention, this is Leo season. This is your time, all right? And you know, there's something about you having a crown that you forgot you were wearing. This is why you're being reminded you do wear the crown. You don't need to sweat the small stuff, because there's something about you either making a decision or having that one decision that restores balance, equilibrium, and most importantly, your radiance. You're going to get through the discomfort. Know this. Okay. The more that you can do something where, you know, I was talking about grounding your energy, because I feel that your soul needs rest, because I feel that your soul, your spirit has been kind of leaping, what seems like it's been leaping out of your body, okay? Because I feel like you're on the hunt for something here, and your body is like, you know, your body and then your soul, you know, your body and your soul is trying to feel all these things out. And so you're realigning yourself back into a position where you don't feel so fragmented, disproportioned, you know? And so you don't have to be invited to every little thing right now. You can, you know, turn things inward right now and enjoy just really simple pleasures of life, right? Enjoying nature scenes, enjoying some really good food without labeling it. Who gives a crap if it's organic, non-organic, if it's sweet, if it's salty, if it's got this and that, you know, who cares? Just eat something that makes you feel like you are feeding your soul because it tastes good, you know? And I know it can be hard, especially if we are in a place of being bothered by something. Smelling things that smell good, doing things that ground you, connecting with earth energies here. Crystals might be calling for you if you don't already work with them. Fluorite, amethyst might be a good one. Black tourmaline might be a good one for you too, to just solidify more of that protective energy here. Because I do feel that what's at play here, whether you realize it or not, is there may be some evil eye going on, like, you know, just some envy being thrown at you in some way, shape, or form. Let's continue though and see what else Spirit wants you to know. We do have air sign coming through. I mean, you're getting ready to set sail, but right now we just got to anchor, okay? You already hold an important frequency, and this is what you got to do. You're just holding this frequency. Yes, there's going to be things that want to challenge you, but right now what we're mastering is holding the frequency. Oh, you're holding that frequency. Yes, you are. Karma is playing out. Karma and fate. Resist feeling that you have to downgrade yourself or teach someone a better way, because you will receive peace Because whatever happens from this situation, it will make you realize that you've done the right thing, that you were never out of integrity, that you were trying, someone or a situation was trying to drag you into a place of being out of alignment. Yes, this did not come easy. I know I've had this happen to me too, more than once, more than twice. I've had this situation. I'm very familiar with this. And it does take great strength to stand in your own truth and not downgrade or feel that, even give into a place of desperation, because that will rise up too. I'm familiar with that energy as well. Oh my God, night sweats, hung up about the past, like what the hell? You know, you're questioning all kinds of things, but we have to be careful. We're taking parts of ourself that we feel that we've left in another timeline. The truth and the clarity that you need to give you peace and serenity in whatever form it happens, you will get it. So now we are just doing what we have to do to, again, to just hold this frequency of truth. What else? Hummingbird miracles. Expect miracles. Can be hard at times, right? But you are a joy bringer and you bless the world or the world around you with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings, and your wings are the truth that you are coming into, because something is illuminating with your own perception. So what I would say, Leo, is you're going to be able to see some type of bridge between the unseen and the seen here. And that is a sacred gift. This is what's going to help you stay aligned with truth, with, you know, not giving in to feeling that you did anything wrong, if that's the case, because you didn't. In fact, your angel is your case worker. Okay, if we're going to talk about justice here, yeah, there may be something, you know, obviously maybe with law and legal matters for some of you, but this is it. This is your case worker. This is your lawyer. You know, so you got what you need here. Your case worker is your angel. Your angel is guiding you to feel blessed here, to feel positive, to know that your energy soars on those shining wings of truth, because you do spread the miracle of happiness. Now, it doesn't mean that it's always easy to be happy, I know, but there's synchronicities here. So take a little time to pay attention to what is, you know, showing up, especially when it's repeating, whether it's a, you know, maybe a hummingbird repeating animals or repeating signs. Your future fortune is poetic. My goodness, it's just exactly what we're talking about. Yours is going to be peace here. If you're already finding that sense of energy, the piece of energy, then you're tuned in. Some of you just hang in there. You're going to start to feel the frequency shift first on the inside, and then it starts to manifest. Like this whole thing about your future fortune is poetic. It's like something where, you know, someone did, you know, like, for example, someone chose another path or another person here to support in some way, shape, or form. You thought they were always going to maybe be there. Then something happens here where all of a sudden you find great success through your own self. You start aligning with a soul tribe, soul mate, a partnership, something that is so deep and meaningful that by the time the downgrade tries to come back and make its way back to you, you no longer feel attachment to it. And that is true freedom, because you're watching these things play out for you in a very divine, lawful order. What else? Six of Feathers. Okay, this is just more about you getting out of a very challenging time here. You know, it's like something had a ripple effect where you did not like, you know, riding those ripples, those waves. You're finding your smooth sailing. Okay, we're just talking. Oh, also, I just got to bring something up. Where was that thing about shimmering wings? Did we not read something about shimmering wings? Did we not? I felt like we saw something because I was just thinking of the dragonfly here. Okay. Oh, it was this. Okay, yeah. Okay. Woo! Thought it was kind of going a little crazy there for a second, Leo. The energy soars on your shining wings. Okay. When I was reading this, my mind was thinking of a dragonfly for you. And here it is. You know, you see beyond the illusion. You're no longer trapped in some type of, you know, time zone or time warp or time loop. You are on your own timeline. So let this new insight or insights that you have attained and will continue to attain lead you to smoother, calmer waters, because it is a card of transition. I'm also seeing something, I want to say something maybe even favorable. As long as we're doing everything right and by the book, I do see something favorable with maybe transitioning or not like transferring investments, monies, something like that, okay? There could be something about foreign transactions for some of you guys. But anyhow, let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. We got air sign here. The 6 of feathers is the 6 of swords. You are born of spirit, first and foremost, and you've been tried by fire, yes, but you do endure. You do endure. You're fireproof because you are fire. What did Spirit call you? Radiant child of the sun? Well, that's born of spirit. And you're more powerful than you know here. Just shine without apology. You know, the thing is you're just remembering who you are. So never feel that you're asking for too much, especially when we have to sit with this situation where, yes, it may have you questioning your own self, feeling maybe denied or rejected. But no, you're just remembering who you are. What else for Leo? Okay, this needs to come into focus. Let's see. Come into focus, camera. I don't know if it will. Let's see. Sacred motion is medicine. Begin now. Okay, so laughing is medicine. Moving your body in a way that feels good to you. You don't have to do anything strenuous, okay? But Spirit is just asking you to make movement within your physical vessel right now. You might find that it can really shake and alleviate some dense energies, right? The ones that we don't see, but you feel. So sacred motion is medicine, dancing, walking, you know, whatever it is, hiking, maybe something with gardening, I don't know, you know, skating, whatever it is. Maybe it's just, you know, walking and for some of you, there could be like little day trips here. So do something that just feels good for you. That's also helping you align with that energy of your soul needs rest, right? So your soul is asking you to connect with your physical vessel here. Walking meditation can help you ground your energy too and be in that present moment, because Spirit just wants you to walk this path knowing that you wear a crown. And I'm not saying that to, like, you know, feed your ego. But if I don't feed that part of you, then who will, Leo? Because let's just be honest. Let's just be real honest here, Leo. You know you have spirit. Okay, I'm getting this thing about spiritual inclinations, insights. You know that you have something that is sacred. Not all is going to understand, and not all is going to say, oh my gosh, Leo, I'm so proud of you for going through the fire. Most don't. because most don't realize that you go under fire, under pressure, and put a smile on your face. Knight of Crystals, I like this. Slow and steady wins the race. So there is something here that is reliable. Endurance and determination. We have earth sign coming through. Now with this camel, I'm really sensing something about being resourceful, right? Your soul is calling you to rest. So that means your soul is not in the place of giving your time, giving your energy, giving your emotions, because you have to give it to yourself. Because you're doing something here that is causing you to be loyal, dedicated, reliable, because you're manifesting treasures in your life. You're sowing seeds of your good fortune of the tomorrows. You're right on track for something here. Now with the Knight of Crystals too, we may need to go slower. We may need to just go slower so that we see what we need to see and not miss important things here. Let's get a little bit more about that Knight of Crystals. Also, that Knight of Crystals, is this sacred motion too. Yeah, you're redirecting your attention to what's still in harmony. Okay, the things that are going right, the things that are growing in your life, regardless if it's slow or not. Because slow to me right now is best. So you are redirecting your attention to what's still in harmony, and that could be your health, your physical well-being, which I know is your health, maybe friendships, relationships. Money matters, but not in the way that it becomes toxic because you're worried or overthinking things. But this Knight of Crystals is signifying that what you're doing is reliable. It's a path. And possibly there could be a person here that could help you direct your energy in a way that is going to be, beneficial, most productive, even when you're relaxing. You've risen and the future glows. You've aligned to a part of your soul that is really true and sacred. So, that's an honorable thing. Know that your future is bright. You've got new prospects, new dreams, new visions, new opportunities. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Keep walking your path. And also, Spirit's reminding you that the world needs your light. Don't dim it now. You're holding that frequency. You're allowing others to come to you. You're allowing a season to pass. Because see, we're the Six of Feathers, we're in that transition. A season ends while a new season begins. What's your allies? Keeping things maybe to yourself. Something is going to try to tie some of you guys. I feel it, So we just have to remain poised, calm, and centered here. Because this is a reminder that you wear the crown. They come to you. When it's time for you to make your move, you will know. This time is not that time. You hold seeds of miracle here, and this is why Spirit is saying slow is best. Because it's like you're not missing where you need to sow your seeds. You're paying attention to where you need to put energy, put effort to produce results that are reliable and good for you. And we got to, also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did. I mentioned something about maybe someone that could help you focus on positive things. Well, look at this, playfulness. Now, you don't need another person, right? Even though it is good to feel connected, and it will happen. It will. If you don't have that person, then be playful. If you have friends, family, someone, get playful now. Don't wait. This isn't about waiting. And when you get playful, this helps you maintain your light. This is staying in integrity of your boundaries. To be playful. So whether you want to recapture romance or just some type of joyful way of living, you need to allow that inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I do see we're attracting that too. So somehow, some way, something is syncing up here where we just feel playful, joyful. I get Six of Cups a little bit with that, but I'm going to get a little bit more too. Six of Cups could be, you know, friends coming around, maybe even childhood friends, but not necessarily, but it does have a lot to do with the past. But it also has a lot to do with other souls that you're in sync with. That it's not hard to be playful. So you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Right? Your case manager, the angels, they're your friends. But also, you know you've got a pack here, or you are attracting that. So don't worry. See, look at that. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. Let's see what else. I also get High Priestess energy, which would be associated with Pisces. And, you know, for some reason, Leo, I get Pisces and you, the energies at least, are intertwined somehow. Okay, so, I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. I'm just saying that there's something there. So, you know, you may be dealing with someone with Pisces placements in their chart, or you may even have Pisces placements in your chart. You may even resonate with the reading. What's meant for you won't close, because your future glows. So I see that you glow too, because this is like stardom. If you felt like your light was dimming, or maybe you felt ignored, your light has never been dimmed. It may have been directed into an area where it just had to hide for a little bit, but this isn't the time that you need to hide. So what's meant for you won't close. You're forged by spirit. You're a warrior of light. I mean, there are some souls that will not understand your strength, your resilience that comes from the inside out. Spirit knows that you've had to endure something that takes a strong spirit, not flesh. And that's the thing here. This is what I'm getting. You're really seeing something when it comes to the balance of the flesh and the spirit. So it is worth waiting for, right? The flesh wants instant gratification. The spirit knows that patience is truth. Slow and steady is truth. Yeah, because this is the thing. You're in this place of divine timing, is at work in some type of fulfillment or your love life. Because what is ending, what is being revealed is any attachments that are unhealthy for your soul. A drag, right? So their downgrade is their karma. Now, there may be something here too where we have to align ourselves right now when it comes to not feeling, trapped by work, worries, people, things. And this is not an easy energy that usually it doesn't happen overnight, so it takes some time for it to dissolve here. Let's continue. But I do feel something just might be feeling stagnant here. And this is what Spirit is saying. Don't wait for anything or anyone. Be in sacred motion right now. You don't have to rush anything along. In fact, if we do, it may not be the long-term results that you want. So right now you are attracting some type of romance, some type of love, some type of attraction to you now. You're meant to enjoy this moment fully because it's coming to you. Who and what you want comes to you. And it can happen at any moment, is what I'm seeing here. Let's see, what else? Okay, so your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path or your spiritual growth. And this is why it takes some time, because you're not alone here. There's some type of spiritual soulmate at play, or if you don't resonate with that, then it's some type of soulmate where it aligns with newer knowledge, maybe an entrance of something sacred. Let's get more about religious factors here. You know, you may need to work on strengthening your faith. I know it can be difficult, but where there's a will, there's a way. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And this is why it's taking some time here. This is why you're figuring things out, especially when it comes to, you know, truths in relationships. The ones you've had and the ones you're witnessing. There may be a situation where, you know, we can get engaged, but there is just this general message that you are ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it is worth waiting for, because this is not, this energy here is not a higher level of commitment. It's just trying to pull you down darker and darker, trying to stuff your light. Your light is too strong and powerful to be stuffed down. That's the problem. And it's not your problem, it's their problem. Told you, I was just talking about your light. Look at this. Light doesn't chase, it reveals. You're their karma. Somehow, some way, you will have confirmation that you were someone's teacher. You had to reveal something. They projected something out on you. They've done something here. And this is why Spirit is saying, you know, don't forget, you wear the crown, Leo. You don't chase, you attract. And I'm not saying that you do, okay? But there could be this energy where we still long or yearn or want to try to figure out. You are sovereign here with Spirit. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you're not going to feel denial when it comes to some type of important intimacy. You know, you might be finding that you're sensing a new part of yourself, accepting a sexy part of yourself, seeing everything and accepting it all. So there may be something here too where you're finding more romance with yourself. But you will have what it is that you're wanting to engage with. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay. Now we're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation here with someone. So let's get a little bit more about this. It could stir up romantic feelings, or for some of you, it could just stir up something that your heart has been wanting to explore, to open up to. Someone will return to your life. Okay. Someone is going to, oh, I told you I was getting that 6 of Cups. Okay. You know, take it how it resonates. Be honest with each other. See where it goes. You know, there's something here that you're calling in a soulmate. Now, some of you, you could be calling in 2 soulmates here. Spirit wants you to honestly discuss your, you know, your feelings with someone here. Someone will return. Now, what I see is this whole thing where when I told you, Leo, it's like when they're going to come around at a time where you've already outgrown that. Like you've already aligned with a newer energy and newer fulfillment because you've been praying for this. You've been visualizing this. So let's get a little bit more confirmation too. I want a little bit more about this, this person coming back from the past. And you know, Leo, the other thing is seeing, you know, if we have this thing where we can make amends and reconcile something, then it can develop into a different type of relationship. Maybe not one that you had before, but maybe one that is different and harmonious here. So that would be maybe a good thing. But, you know, you get to choose who and what is invited in your space. Because Spirit is saying, you know, this is you. This is about your life. This is about your peace. Okay, so what's the advice about this reconciliation, someone returning from the past here? It's a past life relationship. Oh my God, okay. Okay, it's someone that you're calling, and you know, whether you believe in past life or not, it's something where your soul just, it feels comfortable. I feel that it's very like touchy-feely type of energy too. You've known each other before, or it just feels like that. It's like, finally, the one. This is who I've been waiting for. This is this energy that brings me peace. Because I can finally talk to someone who's listening and willing to dive in as deep as I am. That's you. Okay, what else for Leo? It's your true love. It is. Let the downgrade be with their downgrade. Let that sit and rest for that soul. You're doing what you were born to do. It takes a spiritual warrior to have to go through the wounds too, the heartbreaks too. But you're courageous, and you deserve to be aligned with, you know, something that is true for your heart, for your mind, for your soul, your spirit. And yes, for you, some of you might need to hear this. You can have more than one true love in your lifetime. But I'm going to tell you what, Leo, I just feel so strong that this is a soul. Okay, oh, you would resonate with the last SOS reading. This is exactly what it is. You definitely have fulfilled a soul contract. And you're coming into a situation that is now lasting. A soul contract fulfilled and a new one takes place. Remember, you're not asking too much. You're just remembering who you are. And who you are is your true love. So doesn't it make sense to attract true love? It's going to ignite a lot. Follow your passions right now. Don't follow the crowd or follow, you know, whatever it is. Follow your passions. Follow your heart. Your soul is ready to sing with joy, and it will. It will. Dancing, singing. I'm just seeing something here where it's some kind of, it may even, take it if it resonates, it may even feel like an old-fashioned type of love story here. Okay, now that is it, Leo. But before we end the reading, let's find out, what is the next major fortune for you? I feel like it's true love, but okay, let's find out, what is the next major fortune for you? More trust, confirmation. You know, when Spirit was calling you this spiritual warrior, you're a warrior of light, I see this ribbon as a marking, as a badge of honor, and that's what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit has entrusted you with something, and the next major portion is you being entrusted with something, and vice versa. Having more faith, solidifying your faith. Trust in another because you trust yourself, and something that is unexplainable because you dived into the unseen. You were patient in the unseen while Spirit weaved the web, and allow your heart to magnetize what is true for you. Spirit says, get one more. I said, okay. Now, if you have, oh, okay, the next fortune 2 is reclaiming innocence, feeling young at heart, feeling playful. But yes, some of you, children are a factor in your love life, or you need to reclaim your innocence. So do that now by getting playful and watch the magic unfold. I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.